As COVID-19 picks up across the country, many employers are taking the necessary steps to make work accessible from home for their employees. What this means for recent graduates is that they are beginning their first full-time jobs from their childhood bedrooms.
You graduated, you expect to be doing something with your life right away, and for a lot of cases, you're back home not doing anything, and it feels like, you're still a student and you're not even adulting yet. So people's experiences are all over the place. I know a lot of people are still looking for jobs. It's just such a weird time, and everyone's handling it differently and everyone's in a different spot.
Holly Leinz, a class of 2020 graduate of the McIntyre School of Commerce at UVA, worked to find a full-time job after having her summer internship canceled due to COVID-19. She is now adjusting to working out of her home.
I just started contacting my professor, who's one of my mentors, and just asked her to connect me to anyone she thought would be hiring. So it was actually a really quick turnaround. I interviewed with this company called Blue Text. It's a digital creative marketing agency in DC. Sent them my resume, did an interview, and within like 2 weeks, I think I had signed my offer. But it did kind of worry me that it was going to be remote, because I'm probably not going to be in the office until the fall. And by that point, I'm going to have worked with these people for months and have never met them in person. So it's just a much different dynamic than it would have been. I literally probably get out of bed 20 minutes before I have to be online. So I'll just grab a cup of coffee or something and sit down at whatever desk I'm working on that day or that week. I work really closely with a few of my coworkers, and so we're on calls all the time throughout the day. I feel like I do know them, so that's why it's gonna be weird when I actually go and give them that handshake for the first time, because I feel like it's already happened. It's just been through a screen.
Holly is not alone. Her classmates are entering the workforce remotely with no real idea of when they will meet their colleagues and see their offices for the first time.
We're not gonna be in person until at least November 1st, and they still don't know at what capacity, so I might not even be in the office until 2021.
For Yonezijo, her job at Mizuho Financial Group has been secure since an internship last summer. Working from home has been an adjustment, and she expects added complexity when asked to return to the office.
I had to set up an office in my bedroom, in a corner where there's nothing behind me, so I had to rearrange a bunch of furniture. It's definitely weird not being in an actual office setting, or just being with my other colleagues or the other analysts in my class, just because I remember last summer, especially, the majority of the things that I learned when I hit my desk was from working with the analyst right next to me and watching what she's doing on her computer. So in that sense, when I transition into the actual desk job and start, I'm sure that's going to be probably more difficult, just because I'm not going to be able to just look at her computer screen and ask her how she did that. It's definitely going to be a big adjustment and a learning curve. Even though I am alone in my room doing all this work, I know that most people, whether that's people within my company or my friends who are just starting their jobs, everyone's kind of on the same boat. This is something that everyone is navigating together.
And everyone kind of has similar experiences that I do. We like it right now, but we are excited to meet our coworkers eventually.
Heather Thomas, WUVA News.